Hey, vets, this is Ranger Johnson, master trainer with Champions for Veterans. That's championsforveterans.com. All we do is help vets get the benefits they deserve from the VA. And if you're a vet and you need help, please go online to our website and put your information in there and schedule a time for a Zoom call for a visit. All right, free consultation. Today's class, we're going to talk about how to maximize your VA rating for a lower back injury. Let's go. All right. First thing, anytime we're dealing with the VA, number one, you must have a medical diagnosis of a disability. Number two, your disability was caused or made worse by your active military service. And number three, you must have persistent and reoccurring symptoms of the disability now. You can't just say, I hurt my back while I served 20 years ago. I'm not having any problems now and think the VA is going to pay you for it. You will not qualify. Okay, 40% VA rating for lower back. Now, when I say 40%, I'm talking about at the tippy top of the food chain, helping really hundreds of vets with different things dealing with the VA. I've only seen one person rated above that, and this vet was missing an entire disc. So that's why we just kind of use that. The VA will give you about a 40% max on musculoskeletal issues if they are real bad, okay? Man, this is a picture of me back in the day in the Bravo Company, 1st and the 75th Ranger Battalion. I served in that unit from 1987 to 89. That's me sitting on an airstrip ready for a training jump. You see the big rucksack in front, got my hands on my reserve parachute, my weapon to the left, and I'm sitting on my main parachute. I'm showing this for a reason because many of us have gone through training and we don't realize how all that equipment has affected our back and our body over time. And it does. And that's exactly what happened to me. This is my journey to getting 40% for my lower back rating. I was 25 years old when I hurt my back the first time while serving in the Ranger Battalion. Man, I got finished running PT. I got back, and I'll never forget that day, spring of 1987, and my back locked up. It was one of the most embarrassing days of my life. My back locked up like that, and my soldiers had to carry me to the dispensary on the back of a pickup truck. All right. I mean, it was very embarrassing. I'm this hardcore squad leader and my back's locked up and I can't even move. That started my journey to where I am today, right? That was 34 years ago I've been dealing with this, and I'll be 59 this year. And I can tell you right now, it has gotten worse over time. So, I'm giving you the details before I start the class because I really want you to understand. I'm not just a talking head talking about it. This particular issue, no, I'm not a doctor at all, don't claim to be, but I know a lot about this injury because I've dealt with it for a long time. So last week, I get to Walmart, drive my truck over there, and I'm not doing anything crazy. I drive to Walmart, I'm sitting in my truck, I turn to get out of my truck. This simple of just movement. Nothing fast, not jumping, nothing crazy. And as my feet hit the ground, the nerves in my back just started jumping. And I literally fell back into my truck in the seat. Thank God I was not walking because I would have fell flat on the ground. I'm telling you. Degenerative disc is what I'm going to talk about because that's my main issue, but I'll show you a few other issues also. But you don't realize over time it does have a serious negative effect on your back, on your movement, everything. All right, this is just a few issues dealing with the back. Lumbar strain. That's what the VA rated me first. Lumbar strain 0%. Sciatic nerve pain, degenerative disc, S1 psychedeliac, say that about 100 times, probably didn't get that right, joint dysfunction, all right, herniated disc, nerve root compression, and disc bulge. You could probably throw 10 more different things in there. There's just a few things, issues you may be dealing with your lower back. pull this offline. I'm just showing the L1, L5 vertebrae just to kind of show you how that looks. I'm going to mainly discuss the L5 because that's where I am, L5S1, and you'll see that on the next chart. So L5S1, of course, that L5 is right there on the very bottom of your spine. It's like almost at the very bottom. Then that S1 is right there, man, just coming above your pelvis bone, right? And the way it's been described to me with doctors, this is how I could understand it. Is they say, you know, that disc is like a donut and a jelly inside of the disc. And when you have degeneration, it oozes out. Something oozes out of that disc, and then it affects your nerves, so on and so forth. Now, I don't have all the medical terms, but I do understand the pain. And these are some of the things that you did, man. Think about this. Very common. Now, talking to back doctors, they will tell you that 85% of people, and some people say 90%, that have back pain have lower back pain. And then it's probably the neck would be the next thing because you're moving your neck and turning it. Then the middle of your back would be last, okay? But just say if you're going on 85% of the people with back pain have lower back pain. Think about how many folks that is. Now also think about what you did in the military. Very common with many vets, all right? You run PT, vet pounding, obstacle courses, large rucksacks, marching on drill pads, jumping out of aircraft like I did for over 120 times, flying aircraft, sitting pilots, flying aircraft, helicopters, things like that, crew chiefs, sitting at a desk. You could be sitting at a desk for 20 plus years in the military, okay? Also running on the deck of ships. All this has a compounded negative effect on your back over time. I mean, if you were to figure that out, man, how many times you ran PT in a 10, 15, 20-year time period, then you start to understand the issues that a lot of us are dealing with our back right now. So common S1 joint pain symptoms. You know, that's that sacroiliac. We talked about that one, right? So lower back pain below the L5. You saw the picture. Sensation in your lower extremity, pain, numbness, tingling, weakness. I think one of the most frustrating things for me throughout my career, because when you have back pain like this, I look normal. I mean, whatever normal is, you know, there's nothing about me when you see me that can make you believe from the outside I'm dealing with back pain, and I'm dealing with this, but it is. So trying to tell my commanders, other veterans I serve with, getting people to see, because people think, oh yeah, right, your back hurts. So psychologically, it was very, very difficult as I got further along in my career. Like, man, I need to go, my back is really hurting bad, right? Pelvis, buttock pain, hip growing pain. I didn't understand that. My God, I wish I'd had this class 20 years ago when I was in to understand the growing pain and hip pain. Feeling of leg instability, buckling. Sometimes I'll just get up, like even from my desk right now, and start walking, and like my leg will buckle. I mean, crazy. This happens. All right. Disturbing sleep patterns due to pain. I'm not even going to ask you this question. Well, I guess I will. How many pillows do you sleep with underneath your legs? Or turning or doing whatever with different pillows to stop the back pain every single night. All right. Also, you know, listen, you can't sit for a long time. You can't stand for a long time. Even right now, while I'm teaching the class, I'm leaning from one side to another because I feel that sciatic nerve pain run down my left side. Okay. And I'm kind of moving around. I'm sitting on cushions. I'm doing all of that. So this is something you deal with every single day of your life. Pain going from sitting and standing. Just talked about that. Look, I am not getting paid by these people. Maybe I need to call them, right? No, but this is something one of my buddies told me about. He was getting from the VA, and I ended up getting one from my doctor. It's a RS-4i plus sequential stimulator. This helps my back. You can see the picture on the left. You'll see some little a lot of cords coming out, and you attach these to your back, and you push on the little buttons there. You got different color buttons, and it stimulates your back, little electronic stimulation. This goes with different things for about 30, 45 minutes. I'm telling you, it helps get me out of a pain zone to where I don't have to take a pain pill. And that's the main thing we want to talk about, man. This, we got to get out of taking the opioids and all the pain pills for our back. It's not good for us. If I can help you by suggesting this, hey, go for it. It may not help you, but it sure helps me, okay? Listen, some of our success stories in Champions for Veterans. Look at the lower left, that's Randy. Randy went from 0 to 80% in 11 months in our program. He's still fighting that good fight, and he believes that he should have more. Combat vet, U.S. Army, and I'm so proud of him staying in there and making it to 80%. How we help you? Let me tell you, I'm glad you asked. We have an online program called the Ranger Method that we give you what you need. And when I say we give you what you need in the course, I give you 90%, we do, of what you need. Well, why not 100? That last 10% is your dog in your fight that you got. We just give you that 90% so you know and you're able to follow a system and get the benefits you deserve from the VA. We have a coaching and a veteran community on social media, Facebook, and also we have winning statements and templates inside the program that you can use to help write your story and tell your story. Now, go to championsforveterans.com. Again, championsforveterans.com. And when you go there, put your information in, and you'll see, I think, a blue button after that, and schedule a 30-minute Zoom call so we can talk, or you'll talk to one of our veteran coaches and get you moving and see if we're able to help you, okay? All right, look, this is Ranger Johnson. Now you know how I got to finish this video. I'm telling you to stay in the fight.